5.
Are you an artist, producer, engineer, or music professional that's looking for funding for your music career? Could you benefit from having funding for studio time, mixing and mastering, or even marketing costs? I think I have something for you. I've written a free ebook. It's 9 pages, super short and digestible, where I break down the 6 main places that artists and professionals like yourself can find funding for their musical projects. If this sounds like it's of value to you, please click the link below and you can download this for free today and benefit from this knowledge. I hope this helps. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Five.
I guess we could just start with who I am, because some of you guys know me, hopefully, but some of you guys don't, okay? So I'm 5P, some people call me Dan, just don't call me Danny. I do not like Danny, it sucks, okay? No offense if there's a Danny in the building. I've basically been working on grants for a while. I'm actually a producer, engineer, and an artist first, and you know, it's kind of an interesting story. I basically got into grant writing at the end of 2016. I went to Atlanta, one of my favorite places, and I was there with a bunch of artists that I work with. And I love working with them, but the problem was resources were usually too thin to pay me for things like engineering and mixing, production, all that stuff. And I'm sure a lot of people can probably relate to that, right? And the problem is, these guys are super talented. It's just the resources were the struggle, right? So I could do a few favors, but after, putting all this money into my education and my equipment and all these things, it adds up, right? So you can't afford to do things for free. I got a studio, I got to pay rent, so I had to figure out a way to make this work. But the problem is I believe in their talent, so I thought there had to be a way to make this work. I asked myself, how can I get paid to work with the people that I want to work with? And after weeks of asking this question to the universe, I kind of got the answer in a very unexpected way. My mom, ironically, used to be super big on Twitter. She loves Twitter for news and for all that stuff. And she told me about a tweet that she found from Norm Kelly, city councilor, 6th dad, some of you guys may know. And he was saying, hey, we're doing this grant writing workshop, something kind of like this, basically. Downtown at City Hall, all the grant organizations are gonna be there, and you can learn about how you can win some of this free money, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I can to go to this thing. And I ended up attending this seminar. I asked a lot of questions. All the grant organizations were in the building. And I basically left there really inspired and aware that you could actually win this funding for yourself. I used to think it was like a boys club, only certain people got the money. I realized it was not like that at all, and that kind of kicked off my journey. I ended up applying to 2 grants within a week after that seminar. One from the Ontario Arts Council. I'll be summarizing a lot of these organizations and stuff throughout here, but one from the Ontario Arts Council, another from Factor. 2 shots I took, okay? A few months went by, it takes a little bit of time for them to, review your stuff. I got rejected on the first one. I was devastated. I was like, oh, how did I not win this? I put so much time and effort. Meanwhile, I didn't know a damn thing at the time, right? The crazy thing was, though, the second grant got approved. I got paid. I was like, oh, damn, this is real. I can get money. This is crazy. I can get money for my projects, for the people I'm working with. And it just opened up this door, right? So since then, I ended up applying to a lot of different grants. I've shot a lot of shots. I've missed a lot of shots. I made a lot of mistakes, okay? If you guys haven't applied to any grants before, you're gonna be basically doing the exact same thing. You're gonna be making a lot of mistakes, but you have the one benefit, which is you're here today. And I'm gonna share all the things that I went wrong, what I went wrong on, all the things that I messed up on, and I'm ultimately gonna steer you to not make those same mistakes. I'm gonna show you what these grant organizations are usually looking for, and I'm gonna show you, examples from my actual winning applications, okay? And my goal, and I'm putting it here just so I have, that social stuff, making sure that people can push me to this, is to win over $100,000 in 2 years, okay? I'm already a little bit of the way there, but there's still a long way to go. And that number might scare some people, but that's super reasonable. I can't even lie, I applied to over $50,000 just a few days ago, you know what I mean? So a lot of money, that's one season. If I apply every single season, I should hit that, in fact, less than a year from now, if I do it right with the right people, okay?
5.